EA Sports. The final 4 weeks of the NFL regular season is upon us. Welcome to the home stretch. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson. Partner, it's week 15. Just feels like a horse race. We're at the top of the stretch. Now it's the sprint for home.
And up until this point, Mike, every team's goal is, can we be in the conversation for the playoffs in this final 4-week stretch? Where here we are. And if you've done that, well, man, there is nothing more exciting than playing NFL football at the end of the regular season when you're in playoff contention. But for those who aren't, this is where you have an opportunity as a player to extend your...
All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They need 8 as they come up for third down. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Taking off. He'll try to get there. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
And that just can't happen. Third and long, just understand, contain the ball, rally tackle, just get the ball carrier on the ground. Not only not able to get to him inside the pocket, he's able to extend the play with his legs and pick up a huge, long first down.
Quick hitting slant there. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Up the middle they go. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Throwing now from the gun. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Just a great individual effort, and when you have a guy that can win his one-on-one matchups, now it becomes less about who's blocking him and how do we block him. Expect the offense to make some adjustments because right now, one-on-one, this defender is going to win every time.
That's going to be out of bounds, no return, and the drive's going to start just inside the 20-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
In my opinion, Mike, if they expect to leave here today with a win, they're going to have to be aggressive early and often. They might not connect on all of them, but pushing the ball downfield could open up a lot of opportunities for you to take advantage as this game unfolds. The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
17 yards, the gain there. And that will be a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. On the move, past the 40. will score for the touchdown. It's his third touchdown on the year. This great season throwing the ball continues. That last TD pass, number 40 on the year. The extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And his guys will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So now this team's offense ready to see the football for the second time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one. 2nd and a yard. Here's a handoff out of the gun, and he's going to pick up the first down across midfield and down at the 49.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
This one intercepted.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll throw out of the gun, and that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They motion the slot man left. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a 1st down. Putting the tight end in motion. Here's a first carry for their running back. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. A handoff as they try to run it here. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. Here comes 3rd and 6. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
The key to this play here, Mike, is the anticipation of the snap. Watch how he's able to time the center, and when that ball moves, he hits it. Gets through into the backfield, and he brings the quarterback down before the receivers even got out of their breaks.
Special teams on the field, ready for this punt. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. This drive will start on the ground, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Catch made right side by Thomas. And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger, up past the 25.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch. Really nice job here by the quarterback, not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
They'll look to throw yet again. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a pickup of 12. That's enough for a first down. So after one, it's a close game early on. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one hauled in by Thomas. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. Result is a first down.
Now give on the ground. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. 2nd down and 3. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be taken down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Hard running, close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. The ball inches from the goal line. 3rd and goal. They'll run. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
Hats off to the interior of this defensive line. Look at the penetration they're able to get up front, Mike, to defeat their blocks. And 3rd and an inch, they knew that run was coming, and boy, were they ready.
His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the visitors are on the board. It's 7-3.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Quick throw, taken in. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. They'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
Back to the air one more time. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
At the 48-yard line.
Now a handoff, running right. And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down. They'll send a tight end in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Second and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
A tight end in motion now. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, second and a yard.
At the 23-yard line.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a second and 6. He'll drop to throw. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. And he's going to be taken down. This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. Back to throw. It is brought in the end zone for the score. Greg, I love the precision on that play. Very little time, very confined space, and they come through with the touchdown.
And it's the accuracy of the throw, Mike, that protects his receiver. Everything down here near the goal line is so condensed. You understand you're going to be thrown into tight windows, but when you trust your quarterback to protect you with the ball placement, it gives you a lot more confidence going across the middle of the field, and in this case, pays off for a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10. He'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, ball's on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. Greg and I continue in just a moment. To the air now on 1st and 10. That's going to be intercepted. Into space. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad 1st half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Point after try forthcoming. He's got it. And his guys move out to a 21-3 advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right back to the air following that pick 6.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this 1st half. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. 3rd and a yard. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout. So the move is for the field goal unit here. This is going to be from 53 yards out. No issues there. This one is good. So we reach halftime in what has been to this point a one-sided game. And we'll send you about a mile north of here to our studios in the Creative Village. Standing by, the coach with our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat. And at the half, a tight one. 10-9 is the score. Next, we head off to check out another game. And you can see they are out in front in that one. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And they've reached halftime, all tied. 17-all is the score.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back set to go once more. And they love to find different ways to get him the football. Look there. He comes into this week 2nd in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They bring a tight end in motion left. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Has a touchdown. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
No problem there on the extra point, and his guys will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Quickly, he gets it out to his right. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up 1st and 2nd down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everybody. So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line, it stresses your quarterback, it stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
They'll try the zone read on first and 10. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Man, when it works well, the zone read is a thing of beauty. It just adds another dimension to this offense, and if the defense doesn't get a better plan, they're going to continue to do it all day.
Throwing now on first and 10. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. His throw left side is complete. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. We go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
At the 15-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. And he's in. Touchdown. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. It's first down, and they'll run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. He'll look to throw. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not...
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the visitors are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Now a run on 1st down. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a 1st down.
9 yards. Result is a 1st down.
Now, faking the give.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
They'll look to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards. Now a give up the middle. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll try the right side this time. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Quick throw here is complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Trying to keep a drive alive, going to have to convert on 3rd and 9. In motion comes Thomas. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. He'll be stopped here short of the first down marker. Penalty flag is out as well. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Back to the ground after the penalty.
Another carry for the linebacker. He was brought down at the 4-yard line.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Now this time they'll look to throw. That one taken in for the touchdown. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The PAT, up and good. And the visitors cut into the lead a little bit. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. First and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And not a whole lot going to come from that one. To about the 39. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
On 4th down, out comes the punter. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. This offense making its way back on the field, led by their wide receiver. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Holding offense.
They'll throw out of the gun. There's that man again. Another catch.
complete to number 87. No gain on the play. Brings up
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw. A quick slant into the hands of Thomas. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and long. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he's out of bounds all the way into enemy territory. Past midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Results in a 1st down.
Now give on the ground. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. In motion comes Thomas. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
That one is caught in the back of the end zone for the score. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, just buying a little extra time, waiting for his man to uncover on the back of the end zone, and then it just becomes, let's rip it and throw that ball in that window, because it might not stay open for long, but he puts it right where it needs to be. Touchdown.
The kick is good. Next to score, our home team 38, visitors 17.
Well, down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the Hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They send the tight end in motion. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
You have a tight end motioning left here. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Offense. Still 2nd down.
Following the penalty, they'll run it. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's a 3rd and 10. Now a handoff running right.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on fourth down, Mike, based on what they do on third down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that fourth down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
Special teams out to the field, ready for this punt. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20.
Their own 15-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. The throw on the run is complete. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll come up now for second down and 4. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. Their perfect season continues here into the month of December. They continue to be the #1 team in all of football. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.